Last thing. Okay. So you guys, we gotta talk about this real quick, man. We really gotta talk about this. So this is something that's really interesting. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, man. He's changed a lot of lives out there. Amazing, amazing, amazing guy. But I just think it's a little odd what his family is kind of doing with this channel. I would say it's his family because after he passed away, um, during the funeral service and everything like that, I saw they talked about his family is going to be taking over the channel, and this is weird. Look at this, 3 days ago, you guys. 3 days ago, 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying?
Go to his
And
page.
people are still like really, like I'm actually gonna react a little bit more into his videos because they're timeless videos, but I just think it's a little odd that his family is still using his image to
Can
to
I
gain cash,
can I see the videos, like the most recent one posted on like the actual page? Like click on the page and go to videos. I want to see like the frequency. 3 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, 2 months, 2 months. So yeah, they're posting like almost like every week.
He passed away almost a year ago. It's almost been about a year. And it's it's
So his
it's it's a
last
little odd. Like I want to bring the question of where do we draw the line and when do we let a person rest in peace? I think that when it comes to like posthumous albums, record labels are, dare I say, trying to milk as much of an artist as they can, right? While at the same time you could be taken at taken as this is the legacy of a legend or whatever, right? I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this. Are we gonna see more channels like this of as content creators die? And matter of fact, there have been some very big content creators that have passed away, much bigger than Kevin Samuels. There was a guy, he used to do Minecraft videos. He had like a very chronic disease, and
Oh
he
yeah.
passed away. And it was a big thing. I don't know if his family is still making more videos and splicing it up and stuff like that. I just think it's a little odd. I think it's a little odd. I'm not gonna lie.
So what do you feel like is maybe unethical?
I mean, he's dead.
Well, he's dead, but like what makes what makes it unethical? I would
People are still eating it up, man. It's because of the message and what Kevin Samuels represented. But it's still just odd. It's odd. It's really odd. It's
baggage.
eerie.
And the best way to ensure that is to keep it light, keep it casual, be upfront. Gentlemen, this is where the direct approach to dating becomes so
This is a dead man talking, man. It's a dead man talking. Doesn't invalidate the message, but it's odd. It's really odd. I have a hard time sitting with it. I will react to some more videos because it's good to brush up on his content, but it's just like
I
let's
mean,
say
what's the
let's say you
difference?
become a YouTube creator, right? Let's say you post you make a tremendous amount of content out there, and let's God forbid something happens, you're not able to post anymore, but you allow your family or someone else to take control of your image.
Hmm.
Would you be okay with them taking your old stuff and keeping you alive even though you're not doing it no more? You know what I mean? Keeping your channel alive. Even though
Sure.
let's say you wanted to retire from it or whatever.
Yeah, but like I wouldn't have an issue with it because I think that this is just like this is almost like whenever things happen in the news and they play segments of JFK talking or some other old president or whatever. I kind of feel like, that is how we memorialize people and remember them through in the digital age. Like prior to that, we had books, we had statues, we had, inscriptions on stone or whatever. So I think it's maybe a little, the reason why it feels weird is because of how YouTube and other social media vehicles work. It's like it's a vehicle that animates the living person as things are happening. Whether you're posting a Snapchat story or Instagram story that happens like within the last 5 minutes, or you're posting a YouTube video, but it's like a living breathing representation of you, but digital. So when a person dies and that digital version of them is still living and breathing, it feels creepy because it's like, we know you're dead, but it feels like you're alive through this. I don't know. I think that, like,
Yeah.
I
I think
think
you're onto something, but
well,
it's difficult to articulate something like this because we're kind of like we've
it
seen
makes
this
sense.
thing in different mediums, but YouTube's a more intimate.
Well, yeah,
YouTube's
I
a lot
would
more
I would I
intimate.
would take the same thing with Instagram, because I remember when, who was it? I think when Kobe Bryant had passed away. Um his death was so sudden that he still had stories from the previous day that were still on his channel, on his Instagram story. So it's like, you go to his you he died that, like, following day, you go to his Instagram, and like, you have a full, like, day's worth of content that he had posted, and it's just like, this is weird.
Yeah, but I mean, like that's a good example, right? They're not using his image anymore like that for real, right? Besides things he's previously done, they're not creating an AI generated version of Kobe Bryant and making commercials with this AI generated version. You know
But
what
they're
I'm saying?
not doing that with him
They're not
either.
doing it with him, but it's different. YouTube's different, especially when you give notifications like you're going live. These aren't just videos they're posting; these are videos that they go live with.
Yeah.
So they're like it's a little odd. It's like I guess it's not too bad. I might be thinking about it a little bit much, but like it's there might be something ethical there. Might be something ethical there going on.
Well, I think the thing that is ethical is how a dead person should be represented after their death, and should they have a say in it, and is what they say considered valid if they're no longer there. For example, we have literally all of human history behind us, right? We have the history books and everything like that. How did Tutankhamun from Egypt want to be known and remembered, right? Does it matter anymore now that
No, it
the
doesn't matter how they want to be remembered. Everyone wants to be remembered a certain way, but it's how people perceive it. Kind of like what we were just reading with the Reddit advice. You may not like what people are saying, but that's what they're saying. Doesn't mean it's true all the time per
well,
se, but like
I'm talking about how a dead person wants to be like how their image and everything wants to be, like, perceived and understood.
I think Kevin Samuels in particular, we can let's talk about him specifically. I can kind of say this because Kevin Samuels, I'm not saying he was a stingy person. He was very, very fucking selective with what he did and who he did content with, as well as who he shared his information with. The reason why I say that is because I was actually copyright striked by Kevin Samuels. Not a copyright claim. He striked me down for re-uploading and commenting on one of his videos. And so I actually tuned into one of his live channels and I talked to him. I actually talked to him. I was like, yo, Kevin, so what is your deal about copyright striking people, what is your and so he told me to message him and stuff like that. He was like, I don't like it because you're taking money from me and shit like that. It's YouTube, man. People are gonna react to your videos. And not only that, it's free promotion. And so this was how Kevin Samuels kind of was, at least in my experience, right? He showed love to people he wanted to show love to, but I don't know. Harlow, what are you doing?
Being a cat. There's a cat here, guys.
Why are you whatever? So I don't know. I think it's a little odd, but at the same time, I can see this as kind of like publishing rights, right? People can play a dead person's music and they still continue to get money. So why shouldn't his family be, you know, how come they can't continue to receive the residuals from the work he's done? That's just my personal opinion on it. So Kevin Samuels, I have to watch some more of his videos, but yeah. That's it. So that's all I got for the reactions, man. I'm about to play some Apex. I'm about to get playing some games for a little bit.
Good stuff. Well, guys, I am gonna be heading out soon. It was interesting and fun to have this little reaction thing. Yeah. Be sure to follow this guy. He's gonna be streaming and doing content all the time now.
Yeah. Yep.
So
And keep up with it.
yeah.
Cool. Well, thanks for being a part, man. I appreciate it. Cinnabon, you guys.
Bye.
I shall actually be back. Let me play some music. While I go ahead and walk you out. So let me see here. Actually, we'll tune into Much Critical. Let's see